One, two, three. Welcome everybody to Mom and Dad Talks, where our favorite two people are Mom and Dad. And we have Hantie. Hey, Hantie, how you doing? Well, we got a fun topic today, and it's a parenting topic. Why do you need to encourage your children, and the importance of it? Being a son to my Hantie and my mom and my dad and Uncle Frank, the encouragement was very, very important, because so many negative things about life. You got to have a place to go back to that you feel like you can accomplish something that can give you encouragement. Everybody needs that spot, and especially in the home. And I found that I could take on the world knowing that if everything went bad, I can go back home, shake it off, get my head together, and I can take on the world after that. And it's always good for me to come back home because it brings so many positive things that I feel energized. Like, I came home, felt some love, and I'm ready to take on the world no matter what happened. And to me, that was so, so powerful for my success. Knowing that you have a foundation that, even if everybody booed you, I can go back home and I got people who love me.
Amen.
That's right.
And that foundation. So first of all, why did you guys do it? How did you guys do it? And tell us the importance of it.
Well, I saw that encouragement means a lot when you have children and you give them dreams and just let them know they can do anything they want to do. Like when you did your paper cars,
Mm-hmm.
we encourage you. We did not discourage you from that.
Mm-hmm.
When you wanted to play basketball, we encouraged you. And a lot of times, parents kind of discourage their children's dreams, and they wind very insecure. They wind up very insecure. Um, like when I was coming along, I know in when I was a freshman in high school, I told mom and dad I want to be a school teacher, and they said, "Great, great. Whatever you do the best you can at it."
Mm-hmm.
So they never discouraged me. And at one time, I said, Dad, I want to learn how to lay bricks and blocks and do it. And he says, No, I'm not going to teach you because you're going to be a teacher. And that's the thing. A lot of times we kill our children's dreams, and they wind up. How do you say it? They wind up with no dreams.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a very important thing especially for Black children. Give them a dream.
Yeah.
And if they have a dream, they have a future.
Mm-hmm.
A student that I taught, the assistant principal told her that she's not smart enough to go to college.
Mm-hmm.
And for the normal human being, that would have stopped them from even trying.
Yeah.
But it made her upset and mad. Says, okay, I'm going to go to
Mm-hmm.
college and I'm going to show you
Mm-hmm.
what I can do. And now she's Cass County treasurer.
Yep.
Why? Because she didn't let one man discourage her when he told her she wasn't smart enough.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and that's the thing that really gets me upset. That as a teacher, you should never, never kill a child's dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I had one student that he thought he was going to be an NBA player.
Mm-hmm.
He was good at high school,
Mm-hmm.
but his problem was he was short.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't say that. I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I told him, go for it.
Mm-hmm.
And in high school and junior high, he was a fantastic ball player,
Mm-hmm.
but he never went to college because he was too short.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Todd, as a little boy, you kind of was, I think you would say things just to see our reaction. And I remember one time you said, you know what I want to be? I want to be a garbage collector. And I said, you know what? No, if you want to be a garbage collector, you need to be the best garbage collector there is. And anything that was not a glorifying job,
Mm-hmm.
I said, well, if you want to be the best.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that saying of whatever you're going to be the best has carried you through your whole life right now. And you shine wherever you go.
Mm-hmm.
And, I had a visit with your third grade teacher last week,
Mm-hmm.
and she had a very important part in teaching you,
Mm-hmm.
especially the math department. So I say all that to say this, that whatever challenges that you may come your way, just have the determination to beat the odds with it.
Mhm.
Incidentally, your teacher will be coming here tomorrow for dinner.
Fantastic. Even CJ's teacher. Everybody forget. And
Yes.
Hantie, didn't Jen get taught?
You
Was it
and
Jen?
Carlin's teacher, yes.
Yeah, Jen was taught by Mrs. Herbal.
Mhm.
First grade, I think.
Yeah. So Hantie, how do you feel about that? Encouraging
Well,
the importance of it.
encouraging your child um, is just about as important as sending them to school,
Mm.
because their first school is at home,
Mm-hmm.
and they can see that home and school go together.
Mm-hmm.
If mommy said it at home, then I'm going to obey the teacher at school. And I have many stories, but the one thing about parenting,
Mm-hmm.
it never stops.
Mm.
How old my oldest is.
I do.
Yes. And I had a conversation with him today,
Mm-hmm.
and he's encouraging for me,
Mm-hmm.
because in a lot of ways, because number one, he says that he likes a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't telling him not to turn down a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
That was just something that grew in him.
Mm-hmm.
He evidently got it from his dad, because he didn't get it from me. And that's all
Hantie,
right.
you do like challenges, and you take them.
Oh, really?
I think sometimes, Hantie, what happens is we play it safe because we know the outcome.
And I'm a safe player.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a safe player.
And because because we're so the fear of failing is so large.
Oh,
so
my
it's
goodness.
safe.
And see, I didn't grow up with that.
Mm-hmm.
that my son grew up. My
Yeah.
son and daughter grew up with.
Right.
There was doubt
Mm.
when I started college.
Mm-hmm.
There was doubt in my mind because I was not encouraged.
Yeah.
My mother was encouraging other kids to go to college,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't see it at home. Did you, Myrna?
No, because I felt like she probably didn't want us to have as much as she had in education.
Well, not only that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think it was the money part.
Mm-hmm.
It was hard for her to open her hand
Mhm.
and let us fly and be encouraging at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
However, that was something that I was not afraid of. And with Frank Alfred, the two of us together
Mm-hmm.
were able to instill in them
Mm-hmm.
that and the girl, my goodness,
Mm-hmm.
I'll say it like this:
Mm-hmm.
she didn't need any encouragement, because she had so much from her dad that he was king on the throne when it
Mhm.
came to giving advice, and she would listen. So I just let it be at that. I'm not in no race to be the best parent.
Mhm.
We're in this race together,
Mm-hmm.
and we've got 2 kids. And
Mm-hmm.
when she was in 9th grade, she was good in English,
Mm-hmm.
and she was good in Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, oh, now here's my time to encourage her.
Mm-hmm.
So I said to her, why don't you be a teacher?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, why did I say that? Be a teacher? Oh, I don't want to be a teacher. And at the time, she did not tell me what she wanted.
Mhm.
So you know what I did?
What you do, Hantie?
I shut up. I never said it again.
Mhm.
I never even told her again.
Mhm.
I just did the best I could do, and um, uh, the elementary teachings that she got,
Mhm.
I left it to that.
Mhm.
Andrews Academy did a
Mhm.
wonderful job preparing her for college,
Mhm.
and here she's gone on and got her MBA. So,
All right.
Go, Jenny Pop. We're proud of you, Jenny.
what does she need from me?
Well,
Prayers.
yeah, but I mean, but the whole thing about it is giving your kid and encourage them to take on the mountain.
Mhm.
When you put that positive stuff in there, there's nothing you can't do because you have so much encouragement behind you, even when the odds are against you, even when it looks like it's a fail. Because let me tell you guys something: failure is always an option.
Mhm.
Mm.
That's life, but it's not. The only thing that you will fail in life is not learning.
Mm.
There's no such thing as failure. You got to lose some games to learn how to win.
Mhm.
Doesn't stop you from playing sports. Doesn't say, hey, you may get a bad job. It doesn't stop you from trying to get a better one.
Mm-hmm.
You are a Ferrari. See how fast you can. I'll never forget my dad told me this. If you get a sports car, see how fast it can go. And
Yes.
I was like, what, Dad? Because you got to know that what that car can and can't do.
Mm.
But you'll never know if you don't push yourself to the limits of the
That's
extent of
right.
what you're made for.
Mm.
Good advice.
And
Mhm.
that's what's
Very good.
missing. That's what's making there. No one, you got kids, they're Ferraris. Why are you playing it safe with them? Push
Mm-hmm.
them to excellence. Don't live them to your expectations. You don't know what they're going to do. I mean, so many kids, you're like, wow, in school and what they doing now. I mean, hey,
Mm-hmm.
I talk about one of my friends all the time. I called you guys up because it was so bad. I
Right.
said, maybe I'm in the wrong school because I just see a dude cheat and flunk.
Mhm.
And then talk about how bad he had a bigger F. Whoever known he'd be one of the top people in the world right now. And that's what I tell people all the time. Give your kids a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Some may take a little bit longer than others, but you got to encourage them. Don't ever stop encouraging them because what else they gonna pull from if they don't have God? They need you as a parent, and that's the first. How do I say it? That's the first reference that they have close to understanding God is through
Mhm.
parenting.
Parents. That's right.
Yep. And the old saying, there's no such word as can't do.
Right.
Can't die in the corner.
You can do,
Can't die in the cornfield.
that's right. You can do anything.
So,
Yeah.
I just want to encourage our people today. Encourage your kids. Don't tell them they're just like their dad. No, tell them that they can be better than their daddy.
That's right.
And even when they're not acting like it, don't even try to go through that. I mean, look, I've seen parents, every time you tell the expectation of what their kid is not, they rise to the level of your expectation. Start
That's
telling them what they can do and exceed it. Exceed your own limit. You know what? You can do anything. Do it.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing you can do. The last thing I want to live is I never killed. Look, there's 400 jobs in the NBA. More than likely, most people will never be in the NBA. But I never discouraged any one of my kids who wanted to join. I just made it a reality. If you want to do this, we're gonna practice every day. We're gonna run every day, and you're gonna shoot 1,000 shots. Because if you want to get Division One, just real quick, you have to make 2,000 shots, not layups, a week. Think that's 200 shots a day you got to make. And that's before you go to practice. You got to run 4 miles every other day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's a lot of other things, but you do those 2 practices right there. You got to jump rope at least every other day. There about 500 jump ropes to build your quickness, and that's a Division One schedule before you go to practice.
Mm-hmm.
If your kid does that, they have a chance to go in Division One. But the reality is, folks, when you try that, your kid knows real quick. I ain't gonna do all that. You ain't ready to take it to the big time. Because in the big time, whatever you do in life, you're gonna have to work. Whatever you do, we'll talk about it later. Give your kid a work ethic. The best thing you can give your child is a work ethic, a fight attitude. So I'm sorry, I think we got off the subject a little bit. But I want to encourage people out there today. Encourage your child today. Let them know that he can do anything through Christ with strength.
Right. That's
The
right.
Bible says I can do all things through Christ
Who
which
strengthens
strengthens me.
me.
And if you got Christ, there's nothing on earth you cannot do.
That's right.
Even if you're not capable of doing it, God will give you that. I'm a witness.
I am
I
too.
almost flunked out the first grade. Anyway, till next time, we'll see you on Mom and Dad Talk.
Okay.